Okay, Mr. Sanchez, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, Your Honor. I want to sue her for child support because, my kids are always with me and she's always at work. She's always working for the hospital. We said back then that we could do this together as one. I went so much as far as swapping complete schedules. I started doing overnight shift now, just so I can be there for my kids and everything. And she was supposed to be working for mornings, which she was, but she volunteered for more hours, and even when she's not at work, she's just never home.
It all begins with a father's plea. He works overnight shifts, rearranges his life, and does everything to be there for his children while their mother nowhere to be found. As he stands before the judge, emotions run high. Is he the only parent fighting for these kids? You won't believe what's revealed next.
I don't know where she is. She doesn't call us. She doesn't call our kids. My kids are always wondering where she's at. And, I myself, sure, she can do what she wants as long as she lets me know where she is for her own safety. But my kids always wonder where she's at. They're always for days at a time. She's never home. And we broke it off several weeks ago. And only with my income alone, I can't really just do it with just me and my kids. Especially that one has autism. I've always got to take her to the doctor and whatnot. And for these past 3 weeks, I have not seen or heard from her, even as so much as trying to help out with the kids or anything like that.
3 weeks, no calls, no visits. A father left alone with 2 children, one with autism. The courtroom grows heavy as he describes his silent struggle. Where is the mother, and why hasn't she even tried to help? The silence is louder than words. But what comes next stuns everyone.
I can't get it. I'm surprised she's even here at court today.
Okay, when you say kids, how many?
I have 2.
2, all right.
You mean we, not you?
No, I have 2.
Ma'am, I'm addressing him. So he answered appropriately, and you'll have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so you said you changed your job to now you work overnight?
Yes.
What is it that you do?
I drive an 18-wheeler. I drive locally. I deliver hospital supplies.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's how you all met?
Beforehand, but we had the same interest in the medical field.
Okay, all right.
He drives an 18-wheeler overnight, delivering medical supplies all while playing both mom and dad. The courtroom digs into their past, but even more shocking is how their love for the medical field turned into a war zone over parenting. Just wait until the judge starts asking the hard questions.
And how long has it been since you all stopped living together?
It's been, I want to say, a month and a week already.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
She just, for as long as I can remember, about 2 years now, she's just never been wanting to come home really. And honestly, I've caught her having some painkillers that I would only assume she's taken from the hospital she works at. She's either on painkillers or sometimes I'll find needles around and whatnot. So I know she works at a hospital, so she's got to get the drugs from there.
Okay.
1 month apart, and the truth comes spilling out. Accusations of addiction, painkillers, needles. A father's concern turns into desperation. Is the mother hiding more than just her absence? The judge's expression says it all. But what's uncovered next changes everything.
Is there anything else you want me to know?
I just hate that it's really around the kids. The kids find it before I do most of the time.
Oh my.
Yes.
Ma'am?
I mean, I'm not sure where he's getting this intel from, but that's
Obviously
not
the
true.
kids.
I mean,
are you saying your kids are liars?
they could be. I'm not sure.
You're not sure because you're not around that much?
I am around. I just have to work all the time. It's not my fault that, saving lives isn't important to him.
No, I believe it is important to him. I don't think that's what he's saying.
When the children are the ones finding the drugs, the courtroom gasps. But Mom? She deflects, doubts her own kids, and hides behind excuses. The tension explodes as the judge questions her priorities. And what she says next, you have to hear it to believe it.
He's saying that you're not contributing anything.
I am, though. I feed them or sometimes, and
I feed them? you'd agree with me that that's your responsibility, right?
She brings him fast food and leaves again.
Okay, but it's food though.
But you don't sit there and spend quality time with your kids. You say, here's food, and leave.
I mean, the tablet works just fine. They can just eat and watch the tablet. Like, why is that a problem?
Because
So you want to raise a child off of a tablet? You think that's
I mean,
okay?
they have educational stuff. I don't see what's wrong with it. Like, I need to go to sleep at some point in time.
Interesting.
Fast food and a tablet. That's her version of parenting. She feeds them, then disappears. The judge isn't having it. As she defends her screen time solution, it's clear she's missing the point. But the father, he's doing what she won't, and he's about to speak out.
me personally, myself, I sit there with my kids and I open a book with them and I help them with their homework. I feed them. I'm not much of a good cook, but I do what I can to put food on the table and spend time with them. It doesn't matter if I lose sleep over it. I mean, that's why I went to overnight, because I want to spend time with my kids. I went to
Changed
overnight.
his shift to
As he
spend more
should,
time
he's
with
a
the kids.
dad.
As
but-
you should, you're a mom. The audacity.
I mean, but I have a more important job.
I mean, how many times are you gonna say that? I mean, you have the audacity to say that he's a dad and he should do these things, but you're the mom and not doing these things.
Sleepless nights, bedtime stories, helping with homework, he's doing it all. The judge hears the passion in his voice. Then, a shocking admission from the mother, he should do all that. He's the dad. But what about her role? The judge is about to flip the script.
He changed his shift, why can't you?
Because it's inconvenient to me.
I've actually heard a couple times to where she says, I gave birth to him, it's your job to take care of him.
You believe that?
Yes.
Interesting. Wow. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You are going to financially support these children, and I'm going to make sure of it today. And you may want to look into trying to do a shift change yourself so you can spend some time with the kids. I mean, obviously, I can't court order you or force you to spend time with them, but you should want to spend time with the kids. And I mean, considering that one of them has autism.
She gave birth, he should raise them. That's her logic. But the courtroom is stunned. The judge leans in, ready to make it clear. Parenting is not optional. And what she rules next? It's a wake-up call for every absentee parent watching.
You should want to spend more time with your kids.
I mean, I get it, but it's too much work having a kid with autism. That's why I just leave it to him, because he's better suited for that.
Right, yeah, no, I'm not about to do this game with you. Since you left a month and a week ago, have you given him any money for the children? I don't need an explanation either. It's a yes or no.
No.
Okay, thank you. All right.
She's actually asked for money instead of giving.
And then you have the nerve to ask for money and the kids are with him?
I mean, he has an obligation to give me support.
Autism is too much work, she says. And just like that, she walks away from her own child. No support, no help, not even $1. And yet she asks for money from the father. The courtroom nearly explodes. But the judge, she's just getting started.
You know what? I'm not about to play with you. You came here to waste my time because you have the same obligation to your kids. He should not be paying you anything if the kids are with him majority of the time. If they're living with him, if he is the primary parent, he is tasked with the daily duties of caring for these kids. He shouldn't pay you anything, ma'am. And it is ridiculous that you believe that he should. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. This is what we're going to do. How much money you make a year?
$60,000.
Okay, $60,000. All right.
She came asking for child support, yet hasn't lifted a finger. The judge lays it down. If he's doing all the work, he's not paying her anything. Reality hits like a gavel. But now it's time to talk money. And she won't like what's coming.
Health insurance.
That's about I just have the individual. He has a family one under his plan, so I just
Yes.
pay $80 every 2 weeks.
Okay, health insurance. Is it private health insurance? Is the children under Medicaid? What are we
It's
doing?
Medicaid.
Medicaid?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to have to pay that back to Medicaid, just FYI, unless you want to put them on private health insurance, which I don't see why you would have a problem with it. You're a nurse. You have access to private health insurance, right?
Yes.
So why did you just get an individual plan when you have a family? That was a question.
Because It's his job to take care of them, and I shouldn't have to spend
You know what?
money.
Don't say that again about what his responsibilities are and what his job is, because you're a mom.
Health insurance, just one more thing she's avoided. A nurse with full access to benefits, yet chooses an individual plan. Why? Her answer, it's his job, but the judge has had enough. This case is about to get very real, very fast.
Period.
I mean, but I
And
didn't sign up for it. Like,
countless times I've told her, yes, it is my job to take care of our children.
And you're
as a
doing
dad. And I'm doing well beyond.
She's not disputing that you're doing that.
Yes, and I feel
But
like
you're
I'm
not doing your part.
I feel like I'm always not doing enough for my kids.
I mean, but
and
you
only
also
because I don't
forced
have
me
my
to have
other
the
half.
kids. Like, I don't know why you're doing that.
Because
You don't want to have your kids?
I mean, like, when I was pregnant, I told him I didn't want him because I wanted to go party. And, like, he was just like, no, we got this. And, like, how is it my fault? He wanted them. I didn't want them.
She admits she never wanted the kids. While pregnant, she just wanted to party. But he stood firm, choosing fatherhood over freedom. It's a gut punch in court as she blames him for being the only one who wanted the children. But the judge isn't done yet.
So,
But you kept them.
no, the first we've talked about having kids and we've wanted kids.
I know, but,
once
like,
she
when we
got
were
pregnant,
older,
once she got
not right
pregnant and
now.
she knew she couldn't do what she needed anymore, or really what she wanted anymore, then it was just oh, this baby's really an inconvenience to our lives.
I mean, but you know
This
what I
child
like to
support
party.
payment is about to be an inconvenience to you as well, because you're going to pay child support. Whether you wanted them or not is beside the point. You had them, they are here, they are your responsibility just as much as they are his responsibility. So
They planned for children until they arrived. Then she called them an inconvenience. But the judge has news for her. This next payment will be an inconvenience too. Child support is no longer optional, and reality just hit her bank account.
$60,000 a year. I have your gross set at $5,000. Your net is $4,101.87. Medicaid reimbursement based on 9% of your gross is $450. Do you think you can get health insurance through your employer that's cheaper than that for the children?
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
You don't want to look into it?
Not really.
we work for the same company. Yes, she does.
Oh, okay. So this is what we'll do. You just go ahead and pay that, and you can roll your eyes all you want to. I can roll my eyes too.
$60,000 a year, and she still doesn't want to cover her own children's care. The judge isn't playing. Medicaid will be reimbursed. Eyes roll, but they don't stop the ruling. And when Dad speaks up next, the courtroom's energy changes.
We're just going to have you reimburse Medicaid that full $450. So that brings your monthly child support obligation for 2 children to $1,025 plus the $450 reimbursement to Medicaid for $1,475. Now, it looks like Dad also requested for you to pay back pay for that month in a week that you left and haven't given the children anything. I'm going to grant his request. So you have arrearages in the amount of $1,475. That's to be paid at $25 a month.
The final number, $1,475 a month plus back pay. She left for over a month and gave nothing. Now she'll pay for every missed day. As the judge grants arrears, you can feel the weight of accountability sink in, but she still thinks it's unfair.
So your monthly child support obligation, including the back pay, is $1,500. You have any questions about anything I just said?
I mean, I just feel like it should be less. What am I going to be left with to party with? Like, what am I going to do?
I don't know, maybe pick up some extra shifts or work a part-time job.
Or take care of your kids.
Don't, you know, if she doesn't want to take care of her kids, I really don't care at this point. I just want to make sure he gets some financial assistance.
I mean, but he makes enough money.
And I mean, you make enough money too. So again, do you have any questions about anything I just said?
No.
Okay. You have any questions, sir?
No.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
As the judge gives the final ruling, $1,500 a month, the truth is undeniable. She wanted to party, not parent. But the law made its choice. The kids come first. This father stood tall, and today, he got the justice he deserved. Let this be a reminder. Parenting isn't a part-time gig. It's not about convenience. It's about commitment. If this story moved you, like, comment, and subscribe for more real courtroom moments. And remember, The kids always come first.